Hi, and these are recordings that I really wanted to talk to myself, and I thought of sharing as well. Christianity. I am a believer of God, and God is present. But where it really feels hurtful is that one aspect that I followed from childhood is that when the couple is being engaged from an interreligion marriage, if the girl is Hindu or Muslim or let's say not Christian, then I don't feel it is right to actually make a person convert to Christian and then marry, even though that is the practice that has been followed predominantly for many ages. So I really feel these kind of practices should be stopped. And is it true that if a person changes their religion just for the sake of marrying, would Christ be happy about it? I guess not. Will he actually be glad about the fact that someone has come to Christian without choosing him? Obviously not. I really don't feel why people don't think sane. Like what is the use, man? If a person is becoming a Christian, but without knowing Christ or loving Christ, or not following the principles or what not, just for namesake. And I think this kind of practices should be cut off from the priest itself. And the church doesn't talk much about this, especially in India. I don't know about else other churches, but given that any form of interreligion marriage, if a person is loving, let's say I'm loving a girl, and I've seen my friends who have turned to Christianity, just got baptized, and they live their lives as it is, just for marriage. And what is the use of getting married like that when the person who is from another religion, why does he or she needs to change to come to Christian and get married? Let them have their religion. Let them know Christ through the person who is Christian, like let's say me. And if they want, let them, or let them not, because at the end of the day, I feel it's not being a Christian or not Christian, it's going to matter. All is going to matter is our deeds. And if God itself is like that, only Christians should come to heaven, I feel that is not right on God's perspective as well. If a Hindu or a Muslim who is very much, uh, whose deeds are very much godly or right, should be welcomed and will be welcomed to heaven, or let's say to the better place, more than a Christian who does wrong, which is true. So, what I want to rant about and talk to you, talk to myself, is that I don't understand why people want to convert religion forcefully without accepting God internally just for external. Why do they have to change this? And why do they have to justify this? What pride does have to do with these kind of things? I seriously do not know. I seriously do not know. I hope somebody or someone this would reach and they would be able to share their perspective with me. I mean, it's insane to turn a girl or a boy Catholic just because for the sake of marriage, and telling or calling it godly or calling it not a sin itself is sin in the first place, because you're oppressing a person, which is not a Christian way. Christian way is compassion, love one another. And It's up to the couple to decide what it is. Let the person know Christ with the person who has Christ in him, rather than to forcefully inject Christianity or Christ into a person which they would reject or resent about. So I just felt I need to talk it out to myself because I was holding all within myself. That is why. So if you feel that is not right, you need to have a spine to stand. And that spine is right. The price is okay to face anything and everything. Just because the father in the church tells marrying another person from another religion is wrong doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't ever mean it's wrong. As a father, as someone from his perspective, is that he doesn't want others to influence. Like I'm a Christian, and the father wants that if I marry some other girl from another religion, then there would be some other religion influence, which the father from his place, when I'm standing in his place, I'm able to understand that. But that is not right, and that is not just, and that is not a sin as well. It impacted me a lot because two of my friends changed their religion and got married. Not two, nearly four, just for the sake to get married. And I also feel the same part is required from their lovers to stand up for their beloved, be it a boy or a girl, so that they would accept Christ if they need to. And beyond that, what is more important is their actions and deeds. Uh, so I'm a person who feel and who believe that a person's action and deeds are far more important than following Christ. Following Christ is okay, but the action and deeds are what's going to take you to another level and lead you in a godly and a rightful way. That said, I just want to share, I just want to throw it out over here, my perspective and my view, which had impacted me. Peace.